It may have laid the SmackDown in the end, but it began like Friday Night Velocity without the velocity. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. It's your top 5 SmackDown moments for a show that didn't start too good. Had a shitload of jobbers at the beginning of the show, with Jamie Noble versus Crash, with Albert versus Ray, and we had Funaki versus Bill DeMott, a guy that we all thought was either dead or trapped at Tough Enough, but he managed to appear out of nowhere like a wild Bill DeMott to be on SmackDown. But could he be on our top 5 moments? That remains to be seen. He got close. I think we'll give him an honourable mention for the, I don't know what for, the big massive moonsault or for being racist towards Funaki, or maybe he deserves an honourable mention for both. But he's not on the list.
Big Bill's not on the list. There's a lot of other people on this list, but...
there's another guy coming to WWE pretty soon called Big Bill, and he might be on the list.
He might be, yeah, for Bill DeMott, I think this is his one and only shot of getting on the list.
Got one shot, one opportunity, didn't take it. Anyway, coming to number 5, we have Chavo taking on Billy Kidman for the Cruiserweight Championship. Chavo was unsuccessful, but you know what? It was a nice wee Cruiserweight matchup. And we're sick of the SmackDown 6, so you add in Billy Kidman in there, we probably... You know, the fucking least exciting member of the SmackDown 6. Yeah. You've got something fresh, buddy.
Glory bomb. Hit me with the glory bomb, Chavo.
That's what we had here. Chavo ends up losing. Billy Kidman picks up the victory and retains the championship. Coming in number 4, we have Brock Lesnar. But we didn't have him in the arena. We didn't have him in person. We had him via satellite. The satellite's been getting used quite a lot in 2002. Brock used it to good effect here. He was interrupted by Big Show and Paul Heyman. They said that Brock didn't screw Brock. We screwed Brock. But Brock might get the last laugh because he says he'll be there at Armageddon to watch Big Show defend his WWE Championship. And I've got a feeling there might be a little bit of screwy for Brocky.
I wonder what year used the satellite the most in wrestling history. What year would you go with?
Well, I wouldn't go with the year The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, came back, just simply because he wasn't on satellite enough. I mean, yeah, he used it, but he wasn't there enough.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
2002 has been a pretty satellite-heavy year.
It has been. 2003, I'm trying to think who... I mean, apart from Hollywood Rock, who else really used it in 2003? I mean, it is mainly used for injuries, but I think it's the later we've went into wrestling.
I believe
The Rock took it on his own.
I believe Stephanie and Bischoff also had a wee satellite.
They did, but I think via satellite it was definitely more of a ruthless aggression PG era. I think as we go into the 2020, I mean, when do we see it? Fuck, they don't even attempt it with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I know.
Which would make sense, but hey, fuck your satellite TV's out the window.
Maybe you can catch an illness off a satellite, who knows. Coming in at number 3, we have Tori Wilson visiting Dawn Marie's hotel room. She swipes her card, she goes in, she gets blackmailed into basically being touched by Dawn Marie, with the whole stipulation being if Tori Wilson leaves, then her father does marry Dawn Marie, but Dawn Marie promises Tori that if she pleases her for the night, then Al gets to be a single man, and that's what Tori Wilson seemingly wants, but we end the show before we get to see any of the good stuff, but it was a good wee segment, I guess.
Tori Wilson's probably just fucking wanting all that Al money for herself. I mean, what's truly her motives, though, about wanting Al not to be with Dawn Marie? Like, alright, yes, Dawn Marie doesn't really want to be
How much money has he got?
Fuck Al, I'll marry Al.
They did mention that he was overseas tonight. Overseas doing what?
Maybe he's got an overseas bank account.
Overseas oil money or something like that? Has he got an oil rig?
No, but...
could he own an oil rig in Saudi Arabia?
He could. Maybe he's one of the Saudi princes.
Could be.
Detail on his head, but... Like, look at the lengths that Tori Wilson's willing to go just to stop this marriage. Like, realistically, to the naked eye, what's it for? She doesn't want Dawn Marie taking Al's money that she could get. If Al wants to marry Dawn Marie, then why the fuck can't he? Why has Tori Wilson got to jump through hoops?
Yeah, I mean, she thinks she's preventing her father from getting hurt, but I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Al Wilson at 60 odds marrying Dawn Marie. What a horrible life that would be. Fuck me, yeah, Tori, you're doing your father a good turn there.
It's justice.
I mean, you're saving him like for what? Fuck me,
a life of crime.
You're saving him for a life of bloody Dawn Marie walking around the lingerie all day. Wow. Anyway, coming in number 2, we have the Hip Hop Challenge. John Cena was pretty hip hop. Rikishi wasn't really not.
The quiche hit you with a dish. Yeah, Rikishi's just not that. I'm sorry, his rap game's poor. Cena is levels above Rikishi, and you know, apparently he got this gimmick because he heard Rikishi rapping in the back of the tour bus.
Yeah, he stole Rikishi's gimmick, but you know what? This is like one of the rare times I'll say I am 100% okay with somebody stealing someone else's shit. If you can do it so much better than they can, then in my opinion, steal that shit all day long.
Yeah, I mean, I look at wrestling. There's a lot of people that stole. I mean, look at superstar Billy Graham. No one remembers him. I know he's dead, R.I.P. But I mean, it's the Hulkster that put that whole thing over.
Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. No one remembers him. It's Nature Boy Ric Flair. So, like, I mean, if you can do something a hell of a lot better than someone else, I'm pretty much okay. Like, who would give a fuck if some jobber had like a dead man character?
Yeah.
If Mark Calloway comes in and, you know, becomes the Undertaker, then I'm okay with it.
Absolutely. In this rap battle, Cena won, but hey, the face has got to go over.
Cena got a 2-for-1 special.
He did.
He took out Rikishi and he also buried Taz in the process.
And then they took him.
How deep a grave do you need to dig for Taz, by the way? Since he came up short for Red Hook.
3 foot.
3 foot be enough. Anyway, guys, it was a good moment, but it wasn't quite number 1. Number 1 is the main event, Fatal 4-Way, number 1 contenders match for the WWE Championship. It was Edge, Benoit, Guerrero, Eddie that is, and Kurt Angle.
Well, Chavo certainly wasn't anywhere near this match. 4
of the SmackDown 6. You know what? We've seen enough of these guys wrestle week in, week out, but this was probably one of the better matches that they've had. I think the fact that it's also for a shot at the WWE Championship just probably elevates it more than the tag team titles ever could.
Yep, I mean...
Plus, Benoit and Angle, as much as I think like they had some comedy moments, they're not tag team wrestlers, right? They're both world-class single main event wrestlers.
Being wasted in a tag team division.
So yeah, I just think this match was more suited. Edge, you can definitely argue as a tag team guy. And I also think Eddie kind of does better on his own too.
Yeah, Chavo holds back Eddie.
I mean, Eddie's not considered a Hall of Famer for what he done with Los Guerreros.
Like we said, I mean...
Eddie's not a Hall of Famer for what he did with Los Guerreros.
Chavo Guerrero is the only one benefiting at the SmackDown 6. End of, be of. I mean, like... let's be real, what Edge is doing here, right?
I mean, maybe Ray, because the people he's getting to work with.
Fuck, maybe, but I mean, Ray got announced straight on the scene with those Angle matches. Nothing really to do with SmackDown 6, but... You look at Edge here in this match. What's that got to do with tag team wrestling and wrestling 2-on-2-on-2 matches? I mean, it's overbooking. It's putting Edge over. Like Chavo just being in the ring with these guys is benefiting him more. Like I said at the time, like look at when they first introduced these 6 guys in the tag team feud. Edge was being booked so strong against Angle. Benoit and Guerrero were like coming back. Guerrero had the feud with Austin.
Spit your fucking point at.
Benoit, I don't really know what he was doing. Point is, I just think this has held everyone back. Everyone in the SmackDown 6 is being held back just to fulfill this Big Show title reign.
Just like you're holding back this video. That's going to end it there, guys. There you go. SmackDown 6, Fatal 4-Way. 2 minus 6 equals 4. Actually, equals minus 4.
I'm a big beige suit jacket giant.
Till next time, peace.